That K. Michelle interview, Cam Newton is so insufferable, that had me feeling off all damn day. Ever just have a day where you feel off? That interview had me feeling off. It was so bad. However, the episode opens where we left off with Jackie trying to instigate. Oh, Brandy said, I'm sick of you. Stay in a child's place, Chantel. Britney said she is not a child. Yes, she is. You've been catching heat for all the ladies because you was messy to plan Evelyn's birthday party at Jennifer's wedding. At 31 years old, I'm a child. You're trying to be funny, but I'm hilarious. Yeah, just hilarious. I'm not my mom. I'm not going to take it there with you. She's like, this is how you talk to your mama. Jackie just sitting there proud of her baby heifer. Brandy can go smooth to hell. It's interesting to see Jackie take up for Chantel when you know she wouldn't for Takara, her darker skinned daughter. Britney said, you could go to hell too. Britney said, you're the one with the bad attitude. You're the root of the problem. And even Evelyn agrees. So then we bring up Brandy putting her hand in Shawnee's face. And Shawnee was like, I didn't address it because, I don't have the power to hire and fire like I thought. I didn't want to get out here and say, thank you for your services and then see your happy ass there next year. Because everybody want to say, ooh, Shawnee said thank you for your services, and the heifer's still there. Oh, God. So Evelyn's still mad that nobody defended her against Christian's fake auntie. So Brandy apologizes to Neki, but not to Chantel. So Chantel leaves. She leaves the dinner. Back at the table, Ty got Evelyn some really cool shoes. Lesbians give amazing gifts. A lesbian always knows what you need. It's true. Gays in general, we give good gifts. So the next day, the girls split up. We got Chantel leading one group and Neki leading the other. That new girl ain't said nothing. We on episode 6. Why is she here? What's her name? Danielle? Denise? Clarence? I don't know. So some of the girls go to Area 51 and the others go to Fremont Street. Fremont Street is good fun. Chantel's all like, I think Brandy ruined Evelyn's birthday trip. Evelyn deserves things to be ruined. Evelyn is a piece of shit human being. And you were tramping around with Orlando Scandrick trying to one-up Drea. They're going to do the zip line thing. Maybe I'll do that when I go for BravoCon. I know I'm going to try Egg Slut because I can't find an Egg Slut in Philadelphia. I think they're in New York. I might go to New York and do Egg Slut before BravoCon, but I know they got an Egg Slut in Vegas, and I'll do the zip line. And you know what? I'm gonna go back to the Stratosphere and go on the roller coaster on the outside of the hotel. I've done that before, so I'm gonna do that again. I need to go to Cedar Point. Oh God, we've got Divorced Sisters coming up. Am I gonna do that tonight? I'll do that tomorrow. I know the first episode's already out, and I got so behind on Sisters. Maybe I'll try to catch up on that. I don't know. Oh, it's Andre from Andre from Empire. Oh, it's good to see him again. God, Tyler Perry playback people, so I'm always gonna be happy for that. If he writing checks, we need people writing checks because I'm tired of us getting underpaid. Set a standard where it's like, oh, we can't pay him that low no more. And bring that shit over to YouTube. So with Jackie, she immediately tells everything that happened with Evelyn, talking about the fake auntie trying to roll up, and that she put her yeast infection information out. Everybody in the chat, oh, hey, Aaron. Everybody in the last episode, everybody was like, well, what woman hasn't had a yeast infection? Making fun of somebody getting sick, it's like, it's not even an STD. But let's talk about your hammerhead daughter and that piece of shit she got pregnant by. Let's talk about that. And also, you want to talk about her vagina, but yours ain't served you no good. You frittered away the best years of your thighs and had to have a last gasp cash register baby. So it's your uterus that's kept you in business, not your vagina. Not your vagina. Oh, God. Jennifer said, who's married and who's not? Now, Jennifer, just because you, quote unquote, legally married, which I still am going to need to see a certificate, a scammer, that don't mean that you out of the frying pan either. You're two sides of the same dysfunctional woman. I don't care what Evelyn has to say. Put the PSA out there. Not a PSA. I'm Jennifer Williams, and I don't give a shit. So now we get further into what Evelyn said about Jennifer's vagina. I will say that picture that she took, that was the funniest nude I'd have ever seen. I was like, why are you splaying it like that? That would be like if a man like stretched out his balls. Like what? Why are you showing it like that? It was very scientific. It was giving pap smear. I was like, that's not a seductive nude. I don't know who you tried to seduce like that. Child, it was just the unsexiest I've ever seen. Like, who told you to do that? That's not how you do that. And Evelyn says again, her yeast infection was so bad her pussy was blown up like a... Did she send you a photo? Oh my God. I mean, that's like making fun of somebody for getting, strep throat and their tonsils were swollen like a blowfish. Ty is just like, oh God, no. Oh. Ty like, I don't got them problems. She said it was giving donuts. Ty said, I'm heterosexual. I am delivered. So Evelyn says, Chantel, I thought your mother was going to flip a table when Brandy tried to come for you. No, because Jackie has a hate relationship with her children. That's why she brought her daughter into this. I would say if I was on a reality show and that's how I was providing for the family, the last thing I would do is bring my child on to follow in my immature footsteps. I would want them to have growth. Chantel said, I didn't have high expectations for my mother. I have the lowest. Now, Chantel said her mama has Brandy's back more than hers. Your mama ain't shit. Your mama on crack rock. Hell, your mama is crack rock, but not crack pipe. I can't believe he called that woman crack pipe. Oh, my God. Oh, girl, don't bury your childhood. Bring it up and put Jackie on blast for all of it. Over with Jennifer's group, they're having drinks in the sky. I don't need to go up in the air for some overpriced drinks. I don't. That don't do nothing for me. A roller coaster, yes. Overpriced drinks, no. Even the new heifer said Brandy won't smoke with everybody except your boring ass. Jackie, however, says she gonna keep Chantel's boundaries and let her be a grown woman. However, Brandy gonna go on and apologize to Chantel. However, I don't know if Chantel gonna hear it. However, all the heifers gonna get together for dinner tonight. So Jackie starts the dinner by saying, since Brandy's been through so much, I figure I'd pick the dinner tonight. And Chantel's like, what? What about me? You know your mother don't give a shit about you. Don't act new. What is it like to have a goiter for a mother? You can't get through to her, can you? I mean, it's just really fat cells pretending to be a person. She said, you think I feel sorry for the bitch? I don't. Oh, God. So Brandy ends up so we're going over our day, and somebody, who brought up? And, of course, instigating Jackie brings up, oh, Danielle, I'm proud of you for asking why Brandy was aiming all her energy at Chantel. And Brandy says, yeah, I do need to talk to you, Chantel, but let's talk in private. Well, let's play it out in front of the group, so let's hash it out in front of the group. She tried to sun me in front of y'all. I want her to apologize in front of y'all. However, Brandy's like, I want to talk private. And now everybody gang up on Brandy. Apologize. Girl, Brandy's sick of getting ganged up on. Brandy hits her with the, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. And of course, Britney got to say, that's not a real apology. I don't take you seriously, Brandy. You don't view me as a peer. You're not. You're your mother's rotten crotch fruit. Jackie said, well, she apologized to me. Chantel said, but she said it to me. Chantel said, now you trying to tiptoe around standing up for me. Well, that's Necky Christie. Goiter on the go. Oh, God. Now, here's the thing. I'm sick of you, Chantel Christie. You have talked about nothing but boundaries for the past 5 episodes, but now you mad that mommy's not running to your defense. You a grown heifer? However, Ty tells Jackie, she was whining that she didn't really stand up for her, and she's seen you flip tables for less. Well, Chantel, you're less than less. But now Britney's like, well, look, you can act like your daughter ain't a part of this group and you're not you, but you are. So there's certain behavior that's expected. And this is when this is when she gets into it with Jackie. Jackie's like, leave me out of it. I'm good. So Britney sees Jackie's bullshit and she's like, oh hell, this heifer done triggered me. Cause my mama ain't shit too. Meanwhile, Jackie praising Britney at the table for having her daughters back. Daughter, not daughter, daughter. Oh God, now here come Jennifer. And Evelyn didn't even know the heifer was coming. Now this is why Brandy's a two-face. Y'all watch the impact. I can't believe they made it to season 3. I might have to catch up on that. Since Housewives of Atlanta isn't giving, at least I'm enjoying Basketball Wives, and I was really enjoying Love and Hip Hop. So Jackie tries to get crap started with Evelyn and Jennifer. But Evelyn says, well, it's dead to me, but if Jennifer keeps trying, I'll keep denying. Jen, who's threatening Evelyn? I'm not gonna talk for a grown woman. She can pull up, it's 8 minutes away. Okay, bring her, I'm not scared. Evelyn, what you gonna do? You're letting these people cyberbully me and I think it's whack. But you're whack, Evelyn. You're whack. So Chantel comes back to the table. Britney, I want to say to you, I appreciate you having Chantel's back. That comes right from the neck fat. However, Britney's like, look, I don't like that you put hands in my face and I'm getting ready to go off. And Jackie's like, oh, you mad? Well, I'll grab you around your neck and ragdoll you. My hands weren't in your face in a disrespectful way. They were just in your face. Now Shanny's like, what are you doing? Shanny, you stay out of it. Like I stay out of your shit, you stay out of mine. Oh, how many drinks have you had? How many drinks have you had under your hijab? Oh my God, that makes no sense. So Ty goes on and gets Britney up. Meanwhile, Chantel's like, what are you doing? She's being Necky Christie. Oh, and now Britney says, you should be a mother to your daughter. Be a fucking mother, bitch. Child, Britney is pissed. Oh God, the way Jackie tried to jump over that couch, it gave Grey Panther. If you gonna jump over a couch and be like threatening, you gotta be able to shoot. That was giving 50 plus. That was giving, okay, I'm gonna go over this couch, but I'm gonna be careful with my cartilage now. I don't wanna pull nothing. You are officially too old. Grey Panther, honey. Grey Panther. And that's why I have a problem with the supercoot, with the trope of the supercoot. And so as Jackie Grey Panther's over the couch, they do a lot of cutting and splicing to make it look like something was really going on. Girl, Britney was all the way across the damn room. Wasn't nobody busting a grape. I miss the good old days when you could see the fights to the white meat before they started blocking out the fights on Love and Hip Hop. We lost recipes then. I hate that Mona Scott would not, show the fights because we don't want to see violence. We don't want to promote violence. Yes, the fuck you do. You had producers out there lying on them people, helping them people cheat, telling all their business, but you don't want to promote violence. The truth is the production should have been getting their ass whooped on the regular. I love how Ty was like rushing Jackie back like what should she play, a guard? Exactly, we are here for the skirmishes. But Ty, I hope you getting a second check for being security. Now Chantel want to call to Pappy? Call your daddy. Oh God, now Brandy's coming to Chantel's rescue. So Jennifer's trying to get Jackie and Shitty on the good foot, but here's the thing you gotta remember, Jen. You had a decent mother. Jackie is a goiter, a bump on a stump, a wart of a mother. I'm fighting my daughter's father in court now. I'm fighting for my life. Child, all the heifers see Jackie's ain't shit mothering and feel bad for Chantel. So Jackie goes over to her daughter, and she's like, I thought we were good. Why aren't we good? You were in a fight with Brandy, now you're not. If I get Dad on this phone, it's gonna go left. Then take it left, heifer. Calling my husband is a mistake. Do you understand? That's my father. My husband? She gotta be fucking kidding me. That's my blood. Now this is the drama we deserve. Get Jackie in the hot seat. Well, that was the shit. And I'ma see you soon for something.